Hello, I'm Dave Johnson.
And I'm Sarah Johns, his wife.
That's right, and we are here talking about living in Reno, all things you need to know about living in not only the gorgeous state of Nevada, but also the biggest little city.
That's right, Northern Nevada, the Truckee Meadows, the city of Reno, and the city of Sparks. It's a great place to live.
And this video, we're going to be talking about the main areas that you'll find here in Northern Nevada.
All right, so where are we?
Where are we? We're at Windy Hill. Where are you? Where is that? Where we are? I think we're here. And then Bartley Ranch is right down there. Is that where you are?
That's right.
Oh,
so we are standing on Windy Hill, which is a part of Washoe County in Reno. That is one of the county parks behind us, Bartley Ranch.
And what you just said reminds me of someone who I don't remember. I don't think it was a real estate client, but it was somebody else. Oh, it was on a seminar. They were talking about Washoe County.
No, it's like television show.
Washoe, not Washoe. So yeah, one of the main areas of Reno happens to be Reno.
That's right.
So you'll find you'll find big casino gambling kind of right behind us with the Atlantis, the Peppermill, the GSR, and then downtown has a ton of gambling options. But Reno is much more than gambling. As a matter of fact, there's technology. There's all kinds of different fields.
It's so funny. When I first moved here more than 20 years ago, I thought...
so old.
Oh, please.
Oh, I thought you were going to hit me. Sorry. I'm older.
He is the old man. So when I moved here decades ago,
20 years ago,
I thought that it would be a lot more gambling. The truth of the matter is that when you live in Reno, you really don't see or feel the gambling lifestyle. So if you're worried, I don't want to move to Reno because of all the gambling, there's so much more to this biggest little city. In fact, there's outdoor recreation. We've got hiking everywhere. We've got bike paths. We've got the Truckee River, which flows right through downtown.
Yeah, and that's same thing happens to be the case in Las Vegas, where I lived for 2 years. That was a long 2 years, but it was oddly similar because you would think it's all gambling there, and that there's a lot to do there, but you kind of have to seek it out. But it's not just the Strip, and a lot of people just think Vegas is the Strip. But in Reno, it's obviously more than that too. So not only all of those activities, but lots of areas surround Reno, and that's what we're going to talk about. So Sparks is one of those, and kind of the biggest sister of Reno.
That's right. It sits just north and just east of the city of Reno, and it is the city of Sparks. So it has its own police department, fire department, mayor. It is just really and truly our neighbor, but so much business is dependent and interrelated commerce that Reno Sparks is a true community.
Yeah, there's a lot of partnership between the two entities, and the Reno Sparks Convention Center is one of them. The Livestock Events Center is another. RSCVA, I think.
Yep, Reno Sparks Convention and Visitors Authority. That's right.
That's all I've got. But those are kind of the big partnerships that the two have.
The other, I have to say, the biggest little secret to where we live is Lake Tahoe, where we got married.
That's right. I like that. Biggest little secret. We're going to have to name one of our videos, Biggest Little Secret.
I think we just coined a trademark.
There you go. We'll have to trademark that. Yeah, and so if we do want to head a little bit south, you can talk about Gardnerville, Mendon, Incline Village.
I love those communities.
You were trying to get me to move to, was it Gardnerville?
Gardnerville, Mendon. Yeah. If you love the country, they are beautiful little neighborhoods just on the outskirts of Lake Tahoe. Gorgeous trees. Everyone knows your name. You know, it's great place to live.
Yeah, and included with Gardnerville and Mendon, we should probably mention Carson City. That's south of Reno in the Carson Valley.
And it is our state capital.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that Nevada's state capital is Las Vegas. No, it's Carson City. And Carson City really is growing because it is one of the largest communities right next to South Lake Tahoe, State Line, Nevada, so the southernmost part of our lake.
And with housing prices continuing to climb so fast, Reno has become unaffordable for a lot of people, and the immediate surrounding areas. So Carson City has been a great option for something that's still pretty close in relatively to the city, but much more affordable.
Absolutely. Also, speaking of a neighborhood, a neighboring community is Fallon. A lot of people, when they think of Top Gun, you know, Tom Cruise, Top Gun, they think of Miramar and San Diego, but Top Gun is actually housed at NAS Fallon. So we've got the Naval Air Station in Fallon. We've got a community in between Fallon and Sparks, Reno, which is called Fernley, and that's about a half an hour drive from here. Both great areas to live.
Is that Top Gun thing another one of your biggest little secrets? Maybe? No?
I like that term.
So do I. Okay, so we've talked about to the south. We talked about Carson, Gardnerville, Minden. One area I happened to say the name of, but we didn't talk a lot about, is Incline Village. And
Yes.
talk about gorgeous. There's a lot to do there, too.
Gorgeous homes there. Incline Village is home to the Hyatt Regency at Incline, Lone Eagle Grill. What else is around there? We've got...
to Lake Tahoe. A lot of people may not realize that Lake Tahoe is actually
Incline
right there.
Village.
Incline Village is the land.
beachfront property, Ivy, Incline Village, CBA beaches. So if you live in Incline Village, you have access to specific beaches. Just a great community. It's still in Washoe County, so the same county where Reno is, and it's just about 30 to 40 depending on your driving. So 40 minutes for me, 30 minutes for him to get to Incline Village, and that
I
is
take the helicopter. Maybe.
south of town.
So yeah, Incline Village is gorgeous, right there along Lake Tahoe. And then as you go along Lake Tahoe, people may not realize that it's basically split in half with the California state line right down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got Zephyr Cove, you got South Tahoe. South Tahoe also has a lot of entertainment, a lot of shopping, a lot of restaurants, gambling on the Nevada side, not gambling on the California side, but there's a lot of stuff.
There's also Hell's Kitchen.
That's right.
Hell's Kitchen,
Gordon
Lake
Ramsay.
Tahoe. Gordon Ramsay opened up, and we just wrapped up. We don't know when you're going to be watching this, but we just wrapped up the season where
Corey, wasn't it?
Corey won, becoming the chef of Hell's Kitchen, Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, so cool stuff around Tahoe. So that's to the south of Reno. Now we can go all the way north and tell you about the North Valleys. That's where all of the valley names come from. We've got Golden Valley, Panther Valley,
Lemon
Valley, Cold Springs, not a valley, but you know, there's a lot of stuff up there too.
A lot of stuff up there. If you're into horses and you need horse property, if you are into farming, ranching lifestyle, that is really where the property and the acreage is. You can see the stars up north in those North Valleys. It's a beautiful area. It does have the high desert look to it, but absolutely gorgeous.
And a lot of people have asked me, you know, where do you see the most growth in Reno? And really the two areas that I see the most is North Valleys and Sparks, because that's honestly the only land that's left around here, sort of, in a lot of ways.
You know, we are in a bowl. That's something,
We're in a bowl?
when we were talking, Dave actually tried to get me to move to Kansas City, his hometown.
That didn't go well.
Well, because, and don't get me wrong, I love Kansas City, love the barbecue. He's getting me to enjoy the Chiefs and the Royals as a 49ers and
you love my parents.
and Giants fan. I love all those teams now.
And the friends and the family.
Yes, the friends and
sure.
the family. But the one thing that I noticed in Kansas City is that when you looked around, you couldn't see mountains.
No.
When you live here, anywhere you look, you can see a mountain. And I'm the person who has no sense of direction, but I can't get lost in Reno because I can tell exactly where I am based on which mountain I am facing. So that really helps. We are in a bowl, so we're surrounded by mountains. And
so wait, you would have moved to Kansas City if I just got you a GPS? So you didn't get lost?
no, because I still love the quality of life
That's
here,
true.
and that's what it's all about.
I like the climate too, but we'll have another video about climate. But it's night like today, it's beautiful, but the humidity in the Midwest is pretty rough.
there's more than 300 days. I think it's like 320 days of sunny weather in this community.
Yeah, this is one of them, that's for sure. So one community that we still have left to go, I think, that we have not talked about is the west side of Reno, which is a housing development called Somerset. That's not a city, just a development. And there is a city over there called Verdi. It's tiny.
A little community, yes, but it's gorgeous. It's got properties available that are in the woods, properties available that are right on the Truckee River, fishing right there in your backyard. Absolutely gorgeous little community. And then Somerset is a golf course community. They also have a Del Webb there in Somerset. So all different age groups, a community pool. I think that they have a clubhouse too.
Yep, they do. And they've got really easy access to I-80. So a lot of California folks really like that west side of Reno too, because they can get on the highway quicker and it saves them a lot of travel time if instead of being in Sparks or somewhere,
Okay, by
town.
saving a lot of travel time, we do have to say that from getting to one end of town to the other end of town takes about 20 minutes on average, 25 on a road construction day.
Yeah, so not bad at all when you consider the factors. So those are the 8 main areas of Reno and the Sparks area. So hopefully that gave you a little bit of a look at the different options when it comes to possibly living here.
So come on.
Yeah, and if you need any more information or have a question about other parts of our city, just message me at the information below, or of course you can call, whatever you like, but also make sure you click like and subscribe to this channel.